Hey guys.
Hey guys,
Can you
it's
get
time.
Get out of my face!
Who's Jericho? Hey guys, it's Dymond.
Okay, are you done? Hey guys, it's Dymond, and today I'm here to tell you guys another fucking story time. So, but I don't got nothing to insert into this video, so hopefully, you know, that's all good, because I know you guys love the story time, so I decided to bring them back. So this is a very interesting story, so let's take it back. So probably 2 years ago, no, probably 3, I don't know, it was a few years ago. It was during the summer. I was friends with this girl named Tasha, and Tasha's birthday was during the summertime. So she had planned a birthday where we basically were going to be on the strip, and she got a room at one of the hotels on the strip. So I was like, okay, cool. She invited some of her friends, and I was also invited. So during the same time of which it was her birthday, it was also like AAU season or whatever. If you guys have like family or friends that are in AAU, I guess what it is like a high school or kids type of thing where they just play basketball, and I guess they come to Las Vegas for championships or something. I don't know. All I know is during the times when I was in high school, it used to be a certain week or couple weeks where it was hella niggas on the strip. So this was that time. So I'm like, okay, her birthday's on the strip, it's niggas on the strip, it's fucking lit. So we do her birthday stuff, and I knew some, well, realistically I knew 2 people from Instagram already, and I didn't even know that they were coming here for AAU. We had already followed each other. So the one guy that I really like, you know, was chit-chatting with, his name was Jared. So me and Jared had, you know, chit-chatted. He told me he was here. I'm like, oh, that's cool. My friend's having her birthday, and we are already on the strip. So after we did her birthday stuff, we ended up going on the strip to go meet with them and just go walk. So this could have been a real cute situation. However, her mom ended up coming. We were minors at the time, so you know, it makes sense. But her mom walked with us while we walked with guys on the strip. So it was real cute. So we did that, and then we're basically like, okay, like, you know, we'll see you guys later. I don't know, maybe nobody else felt uncomfortable, but I was just like, this is her mom, and we're like walking with these guys, and you know, I'm the one that set it up, so I look like a bad influence. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just talk to you guys later. So we basically met, walked, everybody went back to their hotels, everybody went back to their rooms. Cool. So the next day, we decide that we're going to meet up with the guys again later. We're checking out of the hotel. We end up going to Tasha's house. Now, one of Tasha's friends that was there, her name was Deja. So we go to Tasha's house. From Tasha's house, when we're at Tasha's house, I told my mom, okay, I'm spending the night again at Tasha's house. And then after, we end up leaving Tasha's house. So we go from Tasha's house to Deja's house. Tasha tells her mom, yeah, we're both going to spend the night here at Deja's house. So boom. I mean, realistically, I'm already caught up, because I already told my mom to spend the night one place, and I really ended up spending the night somewhere else. So then Deja tells her mom that we are going to spend the night somewhere else at somebody named Destiny's house. In reality, what we ended up doing was getting all dressed, taking a bunch of pictures. I wish I had the pictures. I don't think I have them anymore. And we are about to go on this mission to go see the guys that were here for AAU again. So Deja tells her mom we're going to such and such house to spend the night. So that's why we have, like, you know, a bag. I didn't have a bag, honestly. I think somebody had a bag, you know. So I'm like, oh, I'm automatically nervous. This is when people get caught doing things, and everybody done told they mama they somewhere different. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is when shit gets hard to keep up with. So we take the bus. So we're walking down the street. I remember being so nervous about us being on the street waiting for the bus, because I was like, just my luck, my mama will drive by, just my luck, like something will happen, dead ass. Because where we were, it wasn't that far from where my mom worked. It wasn't that far from where we lived either, honestly. So I'm like, oh shit, like it'll be just my luck, mom gonna drive by. So I'm like, you know, I'm on the bus is facing this way, like say this is the street right here, so I'm sitting on the bench facing the street. I'm like turning, you know, just look like I'm trying to sit, you know, at an angle so that if somebody drove by, maybe they wouldn't recognize me right away. That's something I used to do when I used to be doing shit I didn't have no business doing. So we take the bus, we're on the bus, and we're on the bus for a few minutes. You know, I'm on Instagram looking, and somebody had posted how it was raining really bad, and I'm looking like, it's not raining, you know, and it wasn't raining on the side of town that we were. As we continue to drive, it seems like, now as soon as we turn, we bust a right and hit Las Vegas Boulevard, we hit the strip. It's raining cats and dogs. Like, it's literally storming, the sky is gray, it's like evening time, so it's getting dark and it's just pouring rain. If you guys have been to Las Vegas in the rain, if you guys live in Las Vegas, you know that it floods on certain streets, because certain streets just suck, I guess, and it floods. So it's like a little bit of flooding, it's raining really hard, it's hailing, and it'll rain really hard for like 30 minutes and be 100 degrees the next second. So that's what we're dealing with here. So we're like, fuck. Their hotel that they were staying at, or whatever you want to call the place, it wasn't exactly on the strip, it was on the street behind the strip. So we're like, okay, our original plan was to take the bus to the strip, get off on the strip, walk down the strip like people normally do every day, and get to the hotel. Of course, we did not anticipate rain, you know. Bitches didn't check the mail. Bitches didn't check the fucking weather. So we have to change buses. So we get off. Of course, we come in luck that the next bus is there when we're getting off the first bus. So we get on the next bus really quickly, no problem. We're on the next bus, we're heading toward the strip, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna stop at I don't even know if I was GPSing on my phone. I don't know how I was able to know where exactly we were going. Maybe just, I have a good source of direction, so maybe he just kind of told me and I just kind of knew where it was. I really don't remember. But we get off the first bus, get on the second bus, that's easy. I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna have to get out again. Hopefully it stops raining. Of course, it does not stop fucking raining. Of course, nothing ever goes right, you know? So, we get to the stop that's closest, or as close as we're going to get, and it's still pouring rain. So, at this point, we're like, I come up with the great idea to walk through the casino, because the strip is full of casinos, if you didn't know, and exit on the back side of the casino, and just kind of, you know, that would be like a little shortcut instead of walking outside. So we walk through the casino, we walk through the parking garage. I'm thinking like, this is such a great idea, you know, we beat the rain. We're only gonna have to be, hopefully it stopped raining, which it didn't, and we're only gonna have to be outside walking for a little bit. So we get out of the parking garage. It did stop raining, which was good. It kind of was sprinkling a little bit, but it stopped raining as hard as it was. And once we got off the back of the parking garage, we could have easily like cut across, but it was all gated off. So that kind of, you know, that was a big middle finger to my idea that we were gonna have this shortcut, because it ended up being all gated off. So we ended up going out of the way, having to walk all the way around to get to the back street that we wanted to be on. We're walking down this back street, everything's good, it's not raining anymore. I'm constantly looking at my phone, so I guess I must have had some sort of directions on my phone. I'm like, yeah, we're almost there, you know, we're almost there. As we get to literally the light before our location, actually there was two lights. We get to the first light. It starts to rain again, and it's drizzling, and then, you know, you could tell it's getting harder. So we're, you know, fucking moving down the street, like walking hella fast. Not to mention, Everybody's dressed like a little thot. I have on a tank top and some shorts and some sandals, you know, typical. And I think everybody had on shorts and like a shirt. And we all looked, you know, we were trying to look pretty cute. Everybody had makeup, hair, everything. So we're speed walking, you know, everything's getting ruined. Hair especially, because bitches didn't have frontals or closures back then. Bitches had leave out. So leave out was looking real crazy. So we continue to walk. So this is where the fuck shit really went left, as if I haven't already said enough. We come to a motherfucking crossroads where we have to cross the street. We're literally there. We're probably like not even 2 minutes. It's 30 seconds away. We're at this small intersection, which it only had, really, you could only go straight. If you turned, it was a dead end and you couldn't turn the other way. So we're at this spot. On every way that we could have went, it's completely flooded. The street is flooded from all the rain. Now it's still raining at this time. It's getting harder and harder. So we come here and we see all this water and we're like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Like, what is we gonna do? My two friends is bullshit and they're acting like some let's go back type shit. Me, I'm like, fuck no. We didn't get all this walking. We done took buses. We already got wet. I was like, the sooner we get through this water and we get to this damn hotel, the faster we out of the rain. Like, fuck that. We ain't no going back. So we're standing there for a minute, like really trying to figure shit out. I'm like, they're trying to walk, you know, trying to find a spot where it's not as deep. This water was literally up to our knees. Up to our knees. I'm like, fuck it. I cross at the crosswalk. Nobody's coming because, like I said, it was a dead end, so nobody was really turning that way. I cross at the crosswalk. This water is literally up to my knees, guys. I kid you not. At least 2 people rolled down their windows to either record or take pictures of us. I don't know. And I'm walking like this, literally, because like I said, we have no clothes on damn near. I'm walking, I'm trying to hurry up and get, and then they're at a stop, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just hurry up and cross. Then we get to the actual hotel. It's not really a hotel. It's like an apartment style hotel where they have a kitchen and all that, and it's off the strip. There's a security guard there. So I'm like, oh my god, like, we're gonna have to go through the security. Like, we don't have no room key. We don't have nothing. So I'm worried about that. We finally get through all the water. It stopped. The raining is stopping. And I called Jared. I'm like, look, Jared, it's a security guard. Like, are we gonna need you, or are we gonna need somebody to come out and get us or whatever? And I was hoping not, because we looked a fucking mess. And he's like, no, you know, it should be fine. We saw a car just kind of drive through, so we just kind of walked through, like, you know, like we knew where we was at, like we was supposed to be there or something. So we just, you know, like walk through, and then we immediately go to the office because we fucking look crazy. We done got rained on. We done walked through water. Feet is wet. Legs is ashy now. Leave out is fucked. Like, any makeup I thought I had on was probably gone. We didn't want to walk in there looking like we put in hella effort. We wanted to walk in just looking like, you know, we got dropped off or something. But we really didn't. So we was like trying to front. So we go into the bathroom in the lobby. Thank goodness there was a lobby, and thank goodness there was a bathroom. And literally, the homegirl came in so clutch. She had her flat iron, she had deodorant, she had lotion. So we're like in there literally getting our life together because we fucking looked crazy. Walking through water, taking the bus, walking through rain. Like, we looked fucking dumb at this point. But we wanted to not look dumb in front of the niggas. So we cleaned ourselves up good enough. Then we're like, okay, so where do we need to go? Blah, 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 blah. We find our way there. Once we get there, the nigga comes out, he's like, oh, well, you know, the coaches and stuff are in the living room, so, you know, you guys gotta wait. And I'm like, nigga, we didn't, and I didn't want to say that we had did so much shit, but I'm just like, what do you mean, like, we can't go in yet? Like, what the fuck? Like, why did you tell me to come then? So I'm instantly irritated, because I already had irritation in the back of my mind. And I'm just like, okay, so when are we gonna be able to go in? And he's like, oh, well, they're gonna be gone in a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, okay. So we go find somewhere to sit. So his other teammate comes out, and his name is Ricky. And Ricky is like, what the fuck are y'all doing outside? Like, why are y'all not inside? And I'm like, well, Jared told us we can't go inside yet because, you know, y'all teammates and y'all people is there. So Ricky is like, no, what the fuck, if y'all don't bring your ass inside, like, what the fuck are y'all outside for? So we're like, okay. So we trying to, you know, pull shorts down and shit because we're walking through, you know, they're older people, you know, elders and shit. So we're trying to, like, you know, not look like some thoughts, basically. And it probably didn't work, but we walk through, we go to the back room. So I basically finessed it so good to where I was there to meet up with Jared, and there was my two friends, Tasha and Deja, and his two friends, Adam and Ricky. And then there was some other guy there, but I didn't know him, and I didn't know he was going to be there, or I possibly would have like tried to bring somebody else, but supposedly he had a girlfriend, so, you know, even better. So I'm like, okay, we chill, where everyone's having such a good time. And then I guess the coaches were leaving. So as the coaches are leaving, they tell Jared, oh Jared, well, your flight is the earliest in the morning, so you have to come with us, because we're not going to come back here before we go to the airport. So I'm like, you gotta do what? you gotta do what? This nigga had to leave. This nigga had to exit the building, like, and I'm sitting here like, what? Like, we did all that. We went through so much shit for me to plug these bitches with some niggas. I was so heated. So I'm like, so I have an attitude, straight attitude when he's getting ready to go. My attitude is on 10. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I did hella shit to get over here, and you're like, oh, I gotta go, sorry. No. So he's like, oh, I'll come back. And all his teammates are telling him, like, yeah, come back. Just, you know, go with them for right now and then just come back, like, leave. The strip is a straight line. If you guys have ever been to Las Vegas, you guys know the strip is one street. Straight hotel, straight line. So it would be easy to travel back down the strip. So I'm like, yeah, just go, make it seem like, you know, you're going to sleep in whatever room, get a room key, and just exit the building. It's not that hard. You know, we're all old enough to where it's like, you know, you can play it off. So I'm like, okay, you know, yeah, just go, come back. So I'm under the impression that he's gonna come back. Time passes on, hours go by, and basically, I guess supposedly what happened was he ended up trying to leave, and he left, and he got too confused, and then his phone died, so he couldn't figure out how to get back to where we were. So he just went back to the hotel where his coaches and stuff was at. So I'm like calling, like trying to check up, trying to text. My shit's going to voicemail. I'm irritated that motherfuckers is not fucking answering the phone. That annoys the shit out of me. Then he finally calls me back, and he's like, oh yeah, I just came back to the hotel because I didn't know where I was going, and my phone was dying, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, so fucking disgusted, like I'm so irritated. I'm like, alright nigga, bye. So I hang up. So Pete, the fuckery that happens next. So it's getting later and later. We were already there at night, so it's been a couple hours, so it's getting later and later. So literally, we're all in the back room. We exit the back room. Tasha and Ricky go in the back room. Then we're all in the living room. Deja and Adam go in another room. I'm in the fucking living room by my fucking self. Fucking soup as fuck. Like, I was so mad. I was like, I didn't set motherfuckers up, and I set myself up for fucking failure. That's what I did. I was like, I didn't set everybody up for me to sit here by myself. I did not know I was gonna be a fifth wheel. Now the other nigga was there. Like I said, I didn't know him prior. That was my first time meeting him. He was really quiet. He like sat on a chair. They pulled out the fucking couch pull-out mattress for me. So I ended up laying on the couch, laying on the little pull-out mattress, and the nigga was like scrunched up on the chair. So nothing did happen between me and this nigga, but I was just like, you know, you can lay on the bed. I mean, you can lay on the bed, because I'm sure that's where he was gonna sleep regardless. I was like, you can lay on the bed or whatever, just, you know, don't touch me, but, you know, you can lay on the bed. So he ends up laying on the bed. So I was so mad. Let me tell you guys, I probably have never talked to the nigga Jared ever again after this nigga left me, after I went through all that shit. On top of all that I went through, this nigga ends up leaving. Like, I still can't get over it. I probably never talked to him again after that day. I really don't think I did. I think I unfollowed him on Instagram and never really talked to him again. So, fast forward. The next day, we journey our way out. We can walk outside this time because it is, you know, not fucking raining. It's like 100 degrees. We walk and take the bus home. We take the bus to her friend's house, who we were supposedly spend the night at, Destiny's house. And then I think I ended up telling my mom, like, oh yeah, we're at my mom likes to pick, when I was younger and I used to spend the night at his house, she used to like to pick me up bright and early in the morning. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just because she wouldn't feel like driving later on. I don't know. But she would like to pick me up at like 9, 10 o'clock. But she's texting me if I'm ready. So she texted me. We had got home way before that. Like, we woke up at like 6 or 7 and we was out that thing. And she texted me. She's like, oh, are you ready to get picked up? And we were just sitting at somebody's house that I didn't know. And I was tired. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Like, can you come pick me up? This is where we're at, blah, blah. I sent her the address. I told her it was just one of Tasha's friends, and she came and picked me up. Thank goodness. So, it actually all ended up working out, although I went through hell and fucking hot water, and it really didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. Like, the whole night, like the whole memory, the whole everything. However, I managed to not fucking get in trouble, not get my ass beat, and not get caught up in this entire experience. So that was really cool. Shout out to mom. If she watches this, this would be her first time hearing this story. She'll never have known this story existed ever in her life until now. So hey mom, hey. And yeah, so that's basically it for this story time. Basically went through hell and hot water for the D. That's basically what happened. Me and my homegirls went through hell and hot fucking flooded ass water for the D. That's basically what this is. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my story times, I have a couple more on my channel. I'll link them down below. And don't forget to leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want, I guess. You should want to though, so you can get more story times. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, and bye.